And welcome back to Yakuza 0. Today, I found a card around the champion district and I wanted to grab it. I don't know where she shows up in game. Anyway, I actually wanted to come over here to this bar. This is Earth Angel. This bar is in like every game in this series.
Oh great, another one of those.
So, if we talk to the bartender here, for some reason, women bartenders are always called mama in Japan.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, pretty strange.
Men bartenders are called like boss or chief. And I don't know, why can't women be boss or chief?
I mean, chief, I guess I understand. Are we sure that's a mama?
Yes?
Oh, okay.
I mean, if she wants to be a boss, she can be.
Just saying. I'm gonna have to ask some of my coworkers to see what they actually originally had that character be.
So if we come here and get a drink, we'll eventually start talking real estate with her.
As you do.
That's a very specific lady she's asking for there. But yeah, this is all so you can recruit Mama as an advisor. She'll probably be the best like restaurant advisor you have on staff for a while.
Seemed rather easy to do.
Yeah, just have a drink and you're done. Anyway, as you collect more properties in the Leisure King district, eventually you'll get this little event. So yeah, it's just it's just a fight, and they mostly have weapons, but they're not super hard to deal with. There's some salt laying around if you want to, season someone well.
I thought you were gonna say if you wanted to get mad about video games.
No, there's enough of that on TV right now.
Didn't know we were gonna go political so quickly.
I do really enjoy the music they play for these business story battles. I think this one's called like Troubleshooting Star. This one reminds me a lot of like No More Heroes too, and I really dig that.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of vibe I'm getting from this one.
It's not your usual Yakuza, but
For sure.
I don't remember this heat action. That looked painful. Not that they don't all, but
That one more so.
There's something about like having your spine bent over backwards by being thrown into a pole, and then having Kiryu stomp on your face hard enough to lift your feet up.
Look, you're just helping grow the economy, not only in real estate purchases, but sending people to licensed chiropractic.
support your local businesses, just like your pal Kiryu.
There you go. I mean, that's what I've been learning so far.
I'm not sure how or why Kiryu looks like he's been through some shit after that fight, considering how thoroughly we demolished them, but you know, a lot. With the biggest air quotes you can find. So this happens at that event just happened when we claimed 30% of the Leecher Kings area, and this one happens when we claim 60%. It's like 30, 60, 90 roughly. So he's summoned us to the karaoke bar for a challenge. And while you're at like the 50-60% mark, whatever this is, you cannot collect, even though you know your payout might be ready.
That's so pretty rude.
Yeah, it's in your best interest. Just go for it. Just go do it.
I hate when they find interesting ways to like force you to do the plot.
So, I've collected a couple more telephone cards. Here you go, Mr. Libido.
Come on.
Yeah.
Did you really have to do this, Chaos? I mean, really?
Feel like this is part of a sub-story, and I hope, and I'm okay with being wrong for this, but, he was there. I felt like I should have. I had the cards.
You know, I'm really glad that I'm actually building my car right now and not paying attention to whatever's on screen.
I'm glad you are too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, if I could do that, I'd be called Cyclops.
Alright. Back to the karaoke bar.
Alright, let's break the law some more. No?
I mean, you're right, the challenge here is to beat him in judgment. His score's like 80% or something, which should not be hard to beat.
I mean, you say that.
I mean,
every time I hear should not, you know.
I'm just accommodating for the people who might not be great at rhythm.
They take offense at that, you know?
In any case, it's a karaoke battle. You go through the judgment song again. I'm sorry to disappoint, but I actually did include it in this video.
God damn it, Chaos. How could you do this to me?
I figured we've seen it a bunch.
Yeah, but we haven't seen duels. Like, that's like the more important part.
That's the thing. It's no different from doing it normally. Like, you don't see him...
I honestly feel like you're just trying to mess with me.
I'm really not. It is exactly the same as doing it as when we did it way back in the first part of the game with Nishiki.
Clap. Clap. I'm busy. I'm busy screwing something in.
There we go, 97%.
You know what the worst thing about this is? They give you screws and like not something to screw it into. It's like I'm
Presumably, if you're doing this, you have a screwdriver on hand.
Yeah, but like, what I mean is they don't have the threads for the screw in the plastic that I'm trying to screw this into.
Huh.
So it's like I'm trying to dig into the plastic itself.
I see.
Which, boy, I tell you, it's really awkward.
Okay, so for winning the 60% battle with the king, you gain 10% of their area. If you lose, however, you lose 10% of the area. Which just means you gotta spend a little more time building it back up.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say save's coming.
There is one thing I will just happily eat the loss for because I am not doing it. Possibly 3 things, actually. Or you know what? I'm in hindsight, I would be okay with losing to any of them except for the karaoke.
I'm taking that as very telling about how unfun that is.
A little bit. So yeah, when you get up to 90% of the area taken over, they'll just challenge you to a fight.
As God intended.
So yeah, we'll just go meet him in the back alley over here.
As you do.
And of course, he has his entourage.
I'm starting to wish there was a Yakuza game where you had an entourage that would follow you around.
I think you're looking for Judgment, kinda?
I'll take either.
No, I'm saying they do kinda have what you're looking for there.
Oh, dope. Spoilers though. Ha.
I mean, by the time this goes up, that LP will probably see that mechanic.
Yeah, but I'm spoiled now.
So yeah, another group fight, another day, another couple million yen.
Another circus of bodies.
Yep. I picked up this giant rod hoping there would be a heat action for it, but I don't think there is.
I didn't know the circus was in town. What are you talking about, idiot? The circus isn't in town for another 3 weeks. Well, then why do I see so many clowns?
Heyo.
Kill him!
So this fight can actually be a little tricky just because they know the secret of how to deal with you, and that is attack in turns. But, just keep a stack of healing items in your inventory. Maybe make some good use of beast mode.
Nishiki, I'm powerless. They know my secret weakness.
Nishi's actually not super far away from here, but
Yeah, why isn't he helping out? Doesn't want to get his suit dirty, I bet.
He's a little busy, actually. We'll see why the next time we actually do plot.
Well, see you guys in like 12 episodes then.
In the meantime, once the Leisure King's entourage is gone, by the way, that was a taunt. He's a lot easier to deal with by himself. You
Hmm.
can just weave behind him with rush style and just wail on him. There's a lot of stunning going on in this fight, though. It's kind of weird. And whenever you beat the kings, you get this little cutscene.
Great way to ruin money right there. Get blood all over it.
Oh, it's fine. There's so much of it. If it makes me feel any better, those are just like 1,000 yen bills he's waving around.
Somehow saying that just makes it sound like Kiryu is really cheap.
I mean,
He can't afford to use higher bills, huh?
we've established this already. Remember, he got a new job, pays pretty decently. Still makes Nishiki pay for his suit. So here they are, the whole 5 billionaires.
Man, I hate these guys.
So, yeah, they have a zero tolerance policy for losers. Now that the Leecher King is, out,
Who could
He
have
is-
known?
he's been excommunicated. And now they're the 4 billionaires.
I feel like that's not how you run a successful business model.
No, it is not. So yeah, we've got the Gambling King, the Pleasure King, the Disco King, and the Electronics King. All right, he's the Media King, not the Disco King. My bad.
Oh, I mean, back then there was only one type of media, anyways.
Yeah, exactly. So, now that we've beaten the Leisure King and he's been ousted from the billionaires, he's basically wagging his tail between his legs and gonna ask to join our real estate biz.
Damn, how the mighty have fallen.
And he's gonna bring his BFF Takashita too. So yeah, the Leisure King is a manager, and his pal is security.
That's the power of friendship, folks.
Yeah. And doing this unlocks more skills in the brawler style to purchase. So it is worth your time to do all these business storylines.